Yay, we're here. Hi, guys. Welcome on into Nearing Nirvana. This is our Friday night show, which means it's going to be a lot of fun. We are going to be playing a little game with you later on. Before that, though, we're going to talk some news, talk some TV, movies, all that jazz. Quick shout out to our sponsors over at Cover Price. They are the best platform to use if you need to get information on pricing. Oh, look who's late to class.
Look who decided to show up.
Dang.
What's up, guys? Gals?
Hey, Joe.
Party. Hi, Red Hood. We were just getting started, so good timing. And shout out to Bird City Comics. They are our sponsored retailers. Tonight we dropped.
Hold up.
What?
Man, Lucy, your hair looks fantastic.
I love it.
Holy shit.
Meow. Jeez. A second compliment today.
Mama!
Good, Lucy. Like really good.
I need to do my hair straight more often, I guess.
I really too, but it looks good color too. I don't know. But anyway,
All you
first
ladies look great.
yeah,
Oh.
whatever. We don't
All
want
you
you
ladies.
giddy after the fat compliments. No.
Hey. Oh, wow, Laura, look at the hair. Oh, what's up,
Hey.
Sarah?
Hey,
Born the
Joe,
red.
what's up?
Hey, Sarah.
Oh my god. I need to do a
All
video.
right, are we live?
Yes, you're live, boo.
What's up, guys?
I just want to say, Namesh sent me for my.
Hey, you don't wait for anybody. We're live. Screw him.
That's
Actually, no. You didn't answer us. So
Yes, I did.
you didn't answer us. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I answered Laura. I gave her a thumbs up when she told me like what I had to do. Mom.
your pics and stuff. You gave me a thumbs up.
Yeah.
But you didn't say nothing.
Well, I'm gonna leave it a secret. I'm not gonna like tell y'all what I'm gonna do.
Got it.
It's a secret. You
It's
gotta wait.
fine. It's totally fine. Hey, girls in the house. What's up?
Wait, I just want to thank Namesh real quick. He sent me this edible arrangement that I
What?
mentioned on Tuesday. It was so good. We freaking finished that thing right away.
Dang.
And not only that, I got also he sent me a package it had so many books that I need to show you guys. I'll have to record it because there's so many amazing books. I was like,
Real real, like flipping it over and stuff.
oh, there's so many. Every time I will see one, I was like, oh my god.
That's bullshit. Send me your address, Lucy. I'll send you some books.
Okay, I'll send you my address right now.
Let me see what Namesh sent, and then I'll send you some
Right.
books.
I'll post it tonight.
Competition. Yeah, Namesh, that's perfect timing. We were just thanking our sponsors, and you're basically one of our sponsors. So thank you, Namesh, for the super chat. We genuinely appreciate
Namesh
that.
rocks, dude.
He really does. He's always been like our biggest supporter, and he's always here for us. And hey, look at this. We got another person joining tonight, and I'm sure you guys probably already know. You probably recognize him. We got Jonathan from Hive. What's up?
Hello.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, what's up, John?
What's up, man?
He's
Hi.
joining us tonight, Joe. We got a full house. All right. So yeah, shout out to Bird City Comics and Hive actually tonight. Both launched World Tree number 4 by Will Shrikey. Am I saying that right? Shrikey?
I just think it's Shrike. I don't know.
Shrike. We'll go with Shrike.
Yeah.
Awesome cover, and it's his first published comic cover, so that's a huge deal. It has a perfect little area for remark. Check both those out. All right, let's dive right in. So, Jonathan, you've never been on Nearing Nirvana before, so welcome to the ride. It's pretty chill. We are going to kick it off with some news. I don't like this order. You guys are all crazy. Hold on. All right, that works.
You just call us crazy? You're crazy, man.
Your
You're
order
crazy, man.
All nuts. All right,
Alfredo.
First up, I wanted to discuss this because we already know that Void Rivals came out on Wednesday. So the cat was out of the bag, that Robert Kirkham and his company and Skybound, they're taking over G.I. Joe and Transformers. What do you
Did
guys
you know,
think about-
Laura?
Oh, I knew for a while, but I wasn't allowed to say anything. I had to keep it to
That's
myself.
not cool.
I know. I wanted to tell so bad, but it was kind of a big
I
deal.
mean, like, we're family, you
I
know?
I'm sorry.
And when I got the news, I was saying, please God, don't let Laura have known and not told us. You know?
I knew for a while. One day.
Did you
Jen
know,
was talking
John?
about it and-
I didn't know till really late, actually.
You're lying.
No.
Ah,
I didn't know. I didn't know till pretty late, and then I was actually kind of.
sorry.
I was actually kind of like,
Exactly
oh,
right.
well.
Let's leave the comments up the entire time so we can't see her hair.
I think this is a huge game changer for GI Joe and Transformers. Like they threw gasoline on a fire. I mean, they did these properties a huge favor.
It's been a long time running, and I think this is just the beginning of it. So, guys, if you're just joining Void Rivals, at the very end of that book, you see a Transformer. That was kind of like the big deal. And the 1/100 has a Transformer on it. But G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, is going to come back. I'm trying to remember when it's coming out, but it's being written by the original Larry Hama is doing the comic, which is kind of cool. So
you know what I think, Laura? I think every artist that you can imagine is probably going to do a cover of G.I. Joe or Transformers.
So you can't. Here's the thing. I don't know if Jonathan knows this or not. Image actually sent out an email today letting us know that they are only going to allow 20 retailer exclusives. And any retailer that did avoid Rivals automatically gets you get to say no first, so that we kind of have like a reserve spot. But aside from that, we don't get to pick our artists. They pre-pick the artist, and it's first come, first serve. So we don't have any say in it. It's kind of like how Boom Studios works, that we don't have any connection or communication with the artist. Interesting, right?
Wow.
I think that's bullshit.
Well, do you have at least like some kind of say on the art that is
Well,
going to
what if the artist is not good? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you allowed to tell Image, hey, well, like,
have you seen the
that artist is not good, right? Like, we have to pick that artist? No offense.
We have no say. They'll basically say, tough shit. If you don't want your spot, there's probably a million retailers right behind you that'll snag it. Whatever.
Give me the shitty artist. I'll take them.
Seriously. That's how it works. John, what were you saying about the interior art?
That was a turnoff for me in that book. And he was just saying, well, what if you don't get a choice? And I said, well, we don't get a choice for the interior art either. But
well, that's true.
It is true.
I just didn't think it was.
But nobody reads their books, right?
That's true. A lot of the time.
Well, G.I. Joe does have their own following, like they do have their own, like, like Cobra Coco Gal, like she collects a lot of like G.I. Joe. So you have those, that they collect strictly G.I. Joe. So they do have their fan following, but who knows if they will go for the new stuff? I don't know.
We're going to get some more details. We actually have a virtual meeting with Robert Kirkham on Sunday.
What?
So we'll see what we can get out of him. And of course I will share, because I would never keep anything from you guys.
I want you to record it holding the phone like that. Would you say, Robert?
Right? Yes, like, Well, I like the one that you guys share on your page. That was
neat. That's pretty cool. Yeah. We didn't know he was going to do that, so it's kind of like a last minute thing. But all right, so that was the first thing. Guys, again, if you're just hopping in, welcome to Nearing Nirvana. We're barely getting started. We have Jonathan from Hive as a guest with us tonight, and we're just talking about the bombshell drop that came out the other day from Void Rivals, that Robert Kirkham is going to be part of Skybound's shared universe. So, all right, whose was this?
Oh, this is mine. So Guillermo del Toro, he's from Guadalajara. Woo woo. We could be related, who knows, but no, he was saying how, like, he's been trying to put a lot of his work out there, and then like he keeps shutting down, and he's saying that like there's a lot of assholes out there, in Hollywood, but for me, like, it's like, how can somebody say no to him? Like,
he's so good,
right? Like the latest from Netflix. It was each episode was like different, and it was so creepy. It was so good. He just won. He just won. Like he won an award for Pinocchio. That it came out almost at the same time as the one from Disney, and his won awards and stuff like that because his was so much better. And I think it's also on Netflix. But he's just telling people, like, don't give up, and like, have faith in your stories and keep pushing, even though it's so hard to put things out there in Hollywood. And he also does. I like that he also does in Mexico, in Guadalajara, where he's from, Guadalajara, that he does little seminars and stuff like that for new writers and people who are trying to put their stories out there. So I like that he is saying, even though like he has done so many good stuff, that he's saying there's assholes out there. Don't give up. Keep pushing. Even him, like he's amazing. People say no to him. Yeah, I just thought it was.
Well, he makes amazing movies, and I think like when you make a certain type of movie, which he's kind of a little bit like horror kind of movies, kind of Victorian or just old typey horror movies. I think all of a sudden they get pigeonholed and they don't get recognized. And I think that's kind of sad because like there's so many different genres and types of movies. A serious drama, that should not always be like a major movie in the Oscars in that category. There should be all types of movies.
He did what? Shape of Water?
Yeah,
he did Shape of Water. Yeah,
really? That was his?
That was his. Yeah.
He did Hellboy.
Yes.
Yeah, the first Hellboy. The first Hellboy. Yeah.
Pacific Rim. He did that one with Tom Hiddleston and
Pan's Labyrinth was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, there's so many good, movies that he has done and some shows that, like, I mean, like he was saying, people, I was reading the comments on that post and saying like how people, they keep doing like freaking remakes, and he has so much like original stuff that he keeps getting shutting down. Like I remember him, he wanted to do La Llorona, and they gave it to somebody else and they made it such a shitty movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, you would have done an amazing job at that, not like what is it called, a Tales from Mexico, that she made it all the way to Los Angeles.
Well, now I want to go watch one of his movies. You got me inspired. I think it's an interesting quote. Jen, any take on this?
No.
All right. Well, that was exactly what I was hoping to hear from you. Aaron, welcome on in. I didn't get to say hi to you, but welcome to the show. Thanks for joining.
I just really joined to add background stuff, but okay, I guess I'm on.
You're on.
Yay!
You can't leave. All right, let's keep on cruising through this. Anything to add, guys, before I move on?
Book of Love. That's another
He's
great
just amazing.
Guillermo del Toro movie. I watch it every Halloween. He's just great stuff. Take a deep dive into it.
Oh, and Aaron, I wanted to show you this. Look, I cooked. You guys are always saying I can't cook, and I made iced tea today. I had to use like purified water, 4 packets of the stuff. I put lemon in it.
That's not cooking.
Yeah.
So is it a thing in Arizona where you when you're brewing the tea, you actually put it outside in the sun?
I did, which is
okay.
That's a Texas
the
thing,
cooking.
Aaron. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
bro?
I know it's a thing in
Thank
Texas,
you.
but I was curious to see if it's a thing in other like
Oh,
sunny states.
Arizona tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Laura.
It turned out okay. Yeah.
Texas
Cool.
tea.
All right. Whose was this? We just kind of talked about it, but Jen, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's actually on FOC for the second print, which is pretty quick because it came out Wednesday. So just it has 2 covers, but they're not like usually when they do a cover A and B for second prints, usually it'll be a ratio, but they're both orderable. So yay.
I think everybody's going to be on this, though.
Is that the
Yeah.
cover be like a Sesame Street thing, or am I tripping?
Looks
No,
like
it looks
Sesame
like Sesame.
I think it. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a.
It kind of looks like, right? I don't know.
Cover B,
Mhm.
cover B for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, this is cool. Second printings are fun, but it's like, yeah, that counts, John. But I think everybody's going to be on this. I wonder if they're going to be a third printing. I mean,
when's FOC? Like
It's on this FOC. So that's what I was saying. Like it's weird that it released Wednesday, It's on FOC, like you can see right there. Orders due June 19th.
Well, let's take this off of here and just move on.
Well, at least it wasn't before the book release, so at the same time.
Yeah,
let's not have
that's
anything
true.
with that. Nope. We never saw anything. Okay, I'm just kidding. It's already there. No, but I've seen this all over social media already, so I think that there's going to be a lot of people jumping on the second printing.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see much talk of the first one. Honestly, I didn't see a lot of people posting about it. I didn't see much.
We weren't allowed to. It was like really hush hush.
So now,
Well, people were saying that it was a good read, that they're looking forward to reading the next one.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it. It ended on a good point.
I like that. Watch. Lucy said it. Hot 10. Just kidding.
All right, moving on. Next up, we got Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. I'm guessing this is Sarah.
Yeah, it is. I just saw this, I think 2 days ago. They just announced that this is actually the first announcement of a haunted house for Halloween Horror Nights. They are going to be doing The Last of Us. So it's going to be a haunted house. It's going to open at Universal Studios Orlando September 1st, and then in Hollywood September 7th. Naughty Dog, which is the creator of The Last of Us, they actually collaborated with Universal Studios, so it's got to be awesome. And what I read in the article was basically you're going to go through dark tunnels in the Pittsburgh quarantine zone. You'll have Joel and Ellie with you, and then you'll encounter runners, stalkers, clickers, and then also a group of hostile humans called the Hunters. So I thought that was really cool. I always want to go to one of these, but it's far away.
So scary. It's so scary. Yay, there you go, Aaron.
Oh, is he being our soundboard during this?
Yeah, that's what he's doing right now. Like
That's why I was saying I wasn't really trying to join. I was just trying to do it backstage. But okay, I'm here.
I can picture Joe being that person that gets jump scared and like ends up punching the actor. Like some teenage kid, you know.
Yeah, it's so. I love this stuff, but like when it comes to these things, like I am such a scary cat, but at the same time, it will be so cool to be there and seeing how it is. I don't know.
You ever notice in like scary movies, like as much gun violence as there is, and you hear about guns, like none of these motherfuckers have a gun, you know? And somebody with a big hatchet after them, and they're all like, oh my God. And they're like scared. Like none of these fools have a gun.
Well, that would make
I
it
want to
less-
see a scary movie where like, well, come on.
Where they're all
And just
geared
start
up.
firing away at the end.
That'd be a very short horror movie.
Right?
2 minutes.
Do you remember that sneaker commercial where it had that girl who put on the sneakers and she outran the like?
No,
Remember that commercial or no?
I don't remember. How long ago was that?
I would say like within 10 years. That was I think it was like a Nike commercial or Adidas, and so it shows her like sprinting away, and then the guy like having to like he's like heaving and he can't.
That's funny.
That's cute. Guys, welcome on in. I saw a couple of you just hop in. We have about 40 with us right now. We're just barely getting started, just talking some news. So let's keep cruising because I know we have a lot ahead of us. I don't know who this was.
This is Brits.
Brit. Okay, Brit.
Oh, okay. We were supposed to tell you, and that way you could have a slide.
Joe, seriously, you've been at this show. You know what? It's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna. I get it now.
Are you new, Joe?
I'm such a dork, you know.
Jonathan, you see what we deal with?
Oh, I've seen it. I like to watch it.
Oh,
Aw, thanks. All right, so Britt, what's this about?
She's shaking her head. So, amid rise of AI in music, Recording Academy issues changes to who can win a Grammy. So basically, it's ruling out AI.
Okay, Jonathan, I want to ask you this specifically as another retailer.
Yeah.
What do you think about AI art for comics?
Oh man, it's a tough one. I saw AI. I think it's a good I think it can give artists good ideas and good direction. I think it could be good for artists. It can really hurt artists as well, right?
Yeah.
Because I can open another tab here and I can create a cover in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. It's really tough because I think the more leeway we give to AI, the faster it's going to take all of our jobs and take over.
So pretty soon there's gonna be a robot Laura hosting the show.
There might be, yeah.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah,
But
you could create a program and just record some of your stuff and then set it up for every Friday or whatever, and Laura, AI Laura could be going for you.
I know that Ben, you probably heard him talk about this, posts AI art sometimes, and within like the last, I would say 6 months, it's progressed so much, not just with music, with art, with storytelling. It's fucking terrifying if you ask me.
Well,
Yeah, but
I think
automation has existed for a while too now at this point.
I think we're gonna eventually they're gonna be artists that get caught
Using it.
using it. But I mean, most publishers won't let you use it yet, but I do know a couple of little indie publishers that okayed AI covers for us. We just didn't end up doing them. But
Jen was going to say something.
yeah, I like that the Academy actually issued rule changes because they did it shortly after Paul McCartney announced that the last Beatles record has been like composed using. So they changed it. Like they heard that and they changed. Like that's what it kind of. You need to have rules and regulations so that they did it.
Talking shit, and then Bueller came back. Hi Bueller, guys, comments with Bueller is in the house. Make sure you are following him. We sponsor Bueller, which is kind of cool, and he sponsors us, so it's a good little. Oh, and Hive too, right?
Yeah.
There you
go. He's a great guy.
He's the most genuinely cool person I've ever met. He's just so nice. All right, let's keep on cruising. Well, Joe, do you want to add to this at all before I move on?
Well, I want to send a shout out to, and I don't know if that sounds good. Like I'm depressed that John Romita passed away. He was one of my favorites. Diehard, Amazing Spider-Man, not Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man.
Would that have been your pick for news then to kind of?
No, I mean, but at my LCS, I didn't pick up in many new titles, but they did have the facsimile of probably the most iconic cover, the death of Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
So this book still calls to me. It was one of my first comic books. It was G.I. Joe #1 and this book when I first started collecting in the early 80s. But I still get chills when I see this cover, So I have a few of them slabbed, but shout out John Romita, one of the greatest comic artists ever to pick up a pencil,
Good call on that. Yeah, very good. I think he's the reason a lot of people started collecting, actually. So, all right, let's keep on going. Next up is Fan Focus. So, guys, if you are new to the channel or you're not familiar with this is when we just kind of talk about stuff that we've been watching, reading, whatever we're into at the moment. And then we're going to have a game at the very end here. So you're going to want to stick around for that part. Fan Focus. Okay. So there's this show. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this show called Cheers.
No.
Anybody?
What's Cheers? I've never heard of this.
Oh,
No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
I mean,
this is where everyone knows your name, right?
This looks like board game art. You know what I mean? Like it's on like a Monopoly type of thing,
I shit you not. I have heard of Cheers my entire life, but I've never seen an episode of it. And then Anthony and I were in Boston. Yeah, we were in Boston this last week. I know Lucy's going to kill me. And they have the Cheers bar in Boston. Like you walk down the little steps and it's right on the corner right there. And we went and got super wasted in the Cheers bar. But while we're there, the bartender's like, who's your favorite character? I'm like, never seen it.
Oh, God.
She's all leave. I'm like, oh my God. So long story short, I ended up binging Cheers on
good for
plane
you.
ride home. And I am so hooked. Anthony said it perfectly. It is like Friends in a bar. But a little bit
better. I'm sorry, but for me, it's way better than Friends. But yes,
better. It is. So wait, Lucy, what are you wearing right now?
Look at. I mean, I was telling Sam. I just told Sam. I'm like, I love this shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts. I wear it. If you watch the other shows, you will see this shirt a lot because as soon as I wash it, like I wear it again because it's so comfortable. And I just
No, I didn't know you liked Cheers.
I love Cheers. So I'm always, if you go watch our past shows, like I probably wear this shirt like once a week on the show.
I do that too. I hope people don't notice. I'm like, this is the same shirt I was wearing yesterday. But that's it.
Yeah, like I just love this shirt. It's so comfy. Not only that, but it's just like one of my favorite shows. Diane was so annoying. I mean, I don't know if you'll see Laura.
I saw the very first episode. I was like, dude, this chick is annoying.
That way. And sometimes you'll like her, but most of the time you'll think she's annoying. But I love, and then because of this show, Cheers, I watched Frasier. So,
Right. It's a spinoff. Okay, so I was like learning all these things. Did you know, Lucy? This is a you versus me. Did you know that Cheers was almost canceled during its first season?
I think I remember reading that because when I first started, oh my god, it was so long ago when I started, and when I started watching the show, I started googling all kinds of crap. Like I don't know if you do that too.
I did. That's what I did when I got home. I'm like looking it all up because it was so neat to be there, and it started pouring outside. So Anthony and I ended up like frolicking back to the hotel in the rain. It was like a rom-com.
Yeah. Well, let me know when you kind of like pass the yam season. Because I'm gonna test you in some stuff too.
Ooh. Well, I can tell you this: when she doesn't want people talking about her private life, he calls her a hooker, which that got me hooked in the show. I was like, sold. Anyway.
Yes.
So yeah, this is one of the ones that I wanted. I don't know if everybody out there has probably already seen this. I'm on the super, super late train, but Cheers, this song was voted the best television theme song of all time. And
yes. And you know what? It kind of reminds me this when I worked at a comic book store. Can I remind me that like I remember I will play the soundtrack there because I knew like the people there kind of because you hang out a lot of where I worked, a lot of the people there they will hang out. And everybody knew everybody's name, and every time somebody will walk in, like, I will yell at their name, like, and I would just, and then later on, I'll be like, oh my god, it's just like Cheers, like everybody knows your name here. It's just, it just for me, I was like, oh,
it's Coach been a little less annoying because he kept agreeing with everybody, like changing his mind and flip flopping around.
I thought he was so funny. I don't know.
Maybe I have to get to know him better, I think. All right, next up, I don't know who this was.
This is mine.
All right.
It is yours.
What is this?
This is From. It's a not super scary, but it's a horror TV show. If you have like Amazon Prime, they were showing a preview for this, and I saw it, like we saw it over the last summer, and I'm like, I have to watch this. So Amazon actually has 3 episodes to hook you in, and then unfortunately you have to get MGM Plus, which I think that's why like a lot of people haven't heard about it, because you have to go to MGM Plus to get to watch it.
I didn't even know there was an MGM Plus.
What's that?
Right?
MGM Plus. What is that?
It used to be, I think they said Epix, which I don't even know what Epix is.
Oh, Epix. I know what Epix is because that one. I'm trying to remember if it's the same thing because I know we watch movies. Sam, when he will download movies, they will go to that, and it was.
Oh, I know what.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Plex?
Oh wait, I'm thinking of Plex. Yes.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. I think they call it.
Jesus Christ, Aaron knows everything.
He really does, Joe. It's a little concerning, honestly.
Yeah, dude. It's like you can't lie around him either. It's like not fun,
Dude, it's like Sam.
No, you didn't.
What is that? Wait, what was that?
3 of Nearing Nirvana.
Wait.
Nerd. This is the same people that did Lost, though, you're saying?
It is, yeah. And it kind of has that Lost kind of feeling with it. So basically the premise is...
Wasn't he in Lost?
What was that?
Wasn't that actor in Lost?
Who was he?
I'm not sure. I know he's been in a lot of stuff.
He looks
He's
familiar.
He did say Lost, so probably yes.
No, he's not in Lost. Who would he be, Jonathan?
I don't remember. It's been so long since I saw that show.
I'm lost.
You haven't seen the show, Joe, Lost?
Huh?
Have you seen Lost, the show?
No, I never
I
watched
never
that shit.
seen. Yeah,
Yeah, I've never watched it either.
no.
Yeah, I've never watched it either.
Okay, there you go. He was Michael.
Was it really? That was okay. Yeah,
And
Called
H&H saying it
you
is.
did call it. Jonathan was right.
Oh wait,
Walt's dad.
and he was saying, "Well, okay,
I
Walt
know
was
he's
annoying in that
played a
show.
lot.
there you go, there you go." People in the chat.
Okay.
There you
Well,
go.
there you go. So yeah, so basically the premise of this show is that people are in this like nightmarish small town in America, and basically when you drive through this town, you actually get trapped. You just kind of keep going like in circles. Then the creepy
That
part
sounds-
is, was that
Sounds familiar. Like if I read.
if you watch Amazon Prime, like they were showing this preview like
There's quite a few shows like that.
Yeah. So then basically what happens is, so you have to, these people get caught, they can't leave this small town. And then on top of that, these like creepy, like nightmarish people, which you see kind of like in the little picture where he's like tapping on the window, they come out of this like mysterious forest. And if you don't have this like special like rock that has like a symbol on it, they can come in and they'll like rip you from like inside out.
Oh,
Great.
yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting. I need to watch this.
Yeah, it's really good. Right now they are on season 2, which started back in April. So
Wow.
I love this show. I
From
can't wait for Friday nights because this is my show.
Well, you and I are Succession buddies, so if you recommend it, I'll
Oh
watch it.
shit!
Succession, girl.
You
we gotta
watched that,
talk.
Jonathan?
Fuck yeah, I love that show.
Oh,
Okay.
which show?
Succession.
Oh yeah, Succession. Yes.
Ooh,
yes.
it's magical.
I
It's
need
a
to,
really-
need to watch a new season, but I don't want to. I'm like,
Oh, that ending. That
me too.
ending.
Don't tell me anything. All right. Next up, Raising Hope. Who picked this?
Me.
Lucy. Anthony was obsessed with this show because of the grandma.
Yes.
The
She
grandma,
is
freaking hilarious.
hilarious. She's so funny. I watched the show when it came out, but I, like my other shows like The Office and Parks and Recreation and all those like Modern Family, I rewatch them once, almost once a year. And Raising Hope, I haven't watched in a while. So I was like, I need to watch it. I've been watching Scrubs too, but then I was like, I need something different.
All right. Can I do a trivia question really quick? Sorry to interrupt. Anybody on the panel, who is the mom from? The mom in the pink and white striped shirt right there. Don't say anything, Lucy. What is
Her
she
name
from?
is,
Come on.
The Goonies.
Yes.
Oh,
And-
that's right.
Okay.
Yes.
And Cloris, I can't pronounce her Leachman, I think.
Yep.
She's
Yeah.
from Mary Tyler Moore. And then on the show Raising Hope, like they kind of, the dad, like he's like, oh, you remind me of that horny lady from the Mary show, which is her, but yeah, like it's a Raising Hope. It's about the guy all the way in the right has relation with the serial killer, and he has the baby Hope. Now he's a single father because she gets the chair for killing people. This is a comedy. It's a comedy show, and well, that's the grandma and his parents, of the blonde lady, the other guy, and then the girl in the green. It's the girlfriend. But it's such a funny show. The creator is Greg Garcia, which is the same creator of My Name is Earl. I don't know if you guys ever watched that show. My Name is Earl.
Mhm.
It's the same. And then a lot of the actors there on this from My Name is Earl in this show. He has created like some funny shows, really funny shows. I have watched, I think, almost all of his shows, and I hate that they get canceled so early. Like this one, there's only 4 seasons. And it's
Yeah, this is a good one. Jonathan, you're really into Schitt's Creek, right? That's one of your shows. I think you would
I
The
like
Oh,
Hugh Laurie fairy. This would be one that I think you would like.
this one. Yeah, because it's just like they were the parents. They were like teenagers when they had the son, so they're like pretty fucked up. Like the way they kind of raised him, and somehow he still turned out okay.
Okay.
And the mom, like the grandma, the Nima, she is like she already lost her marbles, but she's freaking funny in this show. The shit that she says and the stuff that she does is so funny. But you need something to help you forget about everything. Have a great time.
Yeah.
Racing Hope.
It's a good zone out one.
Yeah, and it's on Hulu.
Very cool. All right. Last but not least, I believe this is Britt. And we're going to move on to the game. Hey, Jonathan, how long do I have you for? Are you still with us for a little bit?
Oh yeah, I can chill for a while.
I feel bad. I feel like I'm keeping you longer than I meant to. But after this last piece, we're going to move on to a game. And I want the chat participating. It's going to be interesting with this many people on the panel. All right. Last but not least, this is, not last.
So
This.
Britt and I are watching this show on Hulu. We're a little late. This came out in 2012, and we're watching it now for the first time. But The Men Who Built America, it is fascinating. And we just are still in the middle of binging it. We just got, we're around the Tesla land.
The Men Who Built America. Are they all like horrible human beings though? Because I don't want to watch it if they're all like terrible.
I didn't say they're not.
Who said that?
Well, the Men Who Built America are usually like the ones that like cheated.
Succession, they are all horrible people.
Yeah, that is true.
You find out like a lot of the laws that are currently in place are because other people did the things to make the laws because you need laws against it. So Edison, so we're friendly to Edison, and it's also crazy how like they all knew each other. So when
wasn't Edison kind of a dick? Edison's not a nice guy, right?
No.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like you go back and you look at your history, you're like, oh.
But in a way, like we only in school, right? We only heard, this and the good stuff and the positive, and then you're like, okay, so, okay, so
they show more than what it.
Oh, so you find out that he worked at the post office and then he ended up stealing that patent?
Well, you find out.
I'm just joking.
Dude, that's true.
You actually find out. Yeah, I would say watch it. Like, just I recommend if you can watch the first episode and not be intrigued, then okay. But it just pulled us in and we just kept watching it. So it's all on Hulu. It's over 10 years old. It's on Hulu, but it's over 10 years old, and we didn't notice. Like we had no idea that it was that old.
Well, I just wrote it down. I mean, Racing Hope is also almost 10 years ago, so that's good. And I just wrote it down too, so I can.
You guys ever seen The Wire?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
What's it about?
It's about how corrupt Baltimore was in the 90s.
No.
So you can find out how corrupt the drug dealer side is, and then you can also find out how corrupt the police side is as well.
Yeah, I love drunken history.
Allegedly,
yeah. Wait, is that why the price of the brick went up? Yeah.
Oh, Liger. Sorry.
It's where Idris Elba got his
start.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Let's see. Oops.
And it's pronounced Idris.
Whatever.
Oh, excuse you. Liger. Yeah. Sorry. Snowfall. I know. Mel's
Snowfall's great.
Always recommending that one.
Oh yeah, that's a really good one.
Seriously, if you like the Men Who Built America, Liger's right. That was firework.
I was like, what?
That's a firework?
That was a firework. Right outside. But the food one is really good. Liger. Yeah. So if you like this, you'll like that. It's great.
And Drunk History is fantastic too. Everybody in the chat's bringing up such good stuff.
Yes, Drunken History. I love that show.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
See.
All right. So
Simon.
Yi, are you going to participate or are you going to be on mute?
I can participate. Sure.
Good, because we're going to play. All right. Rules are simple. We're going to put up a comic. Are they not simple, Jen? 2 comics.
So
Jen, why don't you describe it?
Okay, so we actually played differently, right? So when we played it during the Spider-Woman show, it's 2 comics. You pick left or right. Now, I personally like to do what you prefer more, right? But it's supposed to be which is more expensive. But
Yeah.
So which of the 2 is more expensive, left or right? And then you guys choose.
Should I do a poll for everybody in the chat?
Oh yeah, do cool.
All right. So Jen, I'm going to put up the slide, but I'm going to be doing polls in the background here. So if you want to just go over the slide, then while I'm doing that, that'd be perfect. So Jonathan, since you're our guest, we're going to make you guess first. And then we'll put Red Hood and then Sarah and then Yi, then Lucy. Perfect? Yeah? Okay. Here we go. Good luck, Jonathan.
Thanks.
So this is Transformers #1, the 1 for 10 from 2019. I mean, so from 2009, sorry. And Darkwing Duck cover beat from number 15 from 2011.
It's got to go with Transformers right now. Left.
Jonathan's going left. Chat, hold on. I'm going to put L for left and then R for right. You guys decide. Okay. Red Hood, you're up.
You know what? Let's go Darkwing Duck.
Why?
Because everybody will probably pick Transformers and then they'll go wrong. Duck, this is a ghost book, and it's probably going for about 150 raw.
All right, we got one vote for the right. Sarah?
I'm going with the left with Transformers because just like what Jonathan said, Transformers, the movie just came out. There's more talk of it. So, yeah.
All right, Yi?
Left.
I'm going to go right because some of those Darkwing Duck books can get quite expensive.
See.
All right, Lucy?
I'm gonna go right.
It's not
I
even
just
Darkwing.
like Darkwing better.
Wait, Jen, what did you vote? Because right now we almost have a tie.
I can't vote because I put it together.
Right, well, I'm going to vote then, and I'll be the tiebreaker here. So I'm going to go with Transformers. So we have 3 for the left, 3 for the right. So far, the audience, the people in the chat, 75% are saying Transformers. The answer is... Oh, blew you out of the water, guys.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me do the plus thing.
Sorry, Joe.
There you go.
What are you going to do? All right,
What's
very
that
good.
What's that duck's name? Because that's not.
It's Launchpad McQuack.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Launchpad McQuack.
Wow.
All right, so Jonathan, so far you're 1-1. Good. Here we go. Next up.
So this is
Wait a minute. The duck didn't win?
no, yeah.
No.
That's bullshit.
Right?
So these just came out this Wednesday.
Ridiculous.
Void Rivals versus The Sickness. Actually, was this your?
That's your
Okay.
answer? Okay.
Yeah, so I actually can't
Just
participate in this
came
one.
out.
So hold on. The Void Rivals one, we already know all the background story to that. But The Sickness, I have to pay credit where it's due. And Mel posted this on his social media. He's like, dude, this story is intense. And
That's
Anyway,
who
well,
posted. Oh my god,
it
I
was
was
Mel.
trying to figure out who it was. I couldn't find it. Oh,
they had an incredible rush to their site. It sold out from what I understand. And then they have to put people on a waiting list or something. Anyway, long story short, I ended up buying a couple of these because the story's insane.
oh my god.
But
I did you really? Because Matt asked me what book I was looking, and I said this one.
Boom.
Oh my god, I want one.
I have 2 of them, so I'll send you one.
I asked him, and then he was like, "Oh, I don't have that one." I was like, "Darn it!" He's like, "It's sold out of the cover A, sold out."
All right, we're going down the line. Let's go fast. Jonathan, left or right?
I'm gonna go right.
All right,
I'm gonna
Joe,
go Sickness.
Let's go right with The Sickness.
Sarah,
I'm going right with The Sickness.
Yi,
Sickness.
Lucy.
Sickness, yeah, all the way.
Well, the chat's kind of torn. It's 40-60 in the chat, and the winner is. Wait, Jen, did you vote? Oh, you can't.
Yeah,
You can't.
because it's okay.
The Sickness takes it. Right now, they're selling for about $15 raw. I went to a comic book store in Boston, with Silver Moon or whatever, and I got this for $6. So they still have them at your LCS. Some of them do anyway. If you can go in.
Yeah, a lot of stores actually didn't order it because it's from a small indie.
Yeah.
And it's also a one shot, right? It's only one book. It's not.
No, there's 5.
It's actually it's 5.
Oh, I was trying to look for it, and it said like I don't know, somewhere I read it was a one shot. I was like, what?
No, it's a mini series. It's like, but it's good.
Lucy, if you go to Uncivilized Comics, if you go to the small publisher, I think they still have a couple ratios left.
That's where I bought mine because Mel put it on his post. But like I was saying, like they are still in some LCSs because I found this. This was on Thursday. I found one. So
I emailed, and they're probably going to go to a second print.
Yeah, they are. They said they had such a huge rush off the first because they weren't expecting it, and yeah, it's a good one. So it's going for $15 raw. It beat Void Rivals for now. I'm gonna keep an eye on Void Rivals though. I'm curious to see if that moves at all. Jonathan, you're doing great at this game.
Thank you.
It's such a crazy cover, like Sickness. It's just that's my kind of cover. Like
That's good.
how fucked up is that? I love it.
It's an interesting
Suburban,
cover.
like town, like kind of like what it looked like, and then there's this lady beating the crap out of this kid. I'm assuming, I don't know, with the what is it called? The things, the roller thingy.
Kind of looks like the neighborhood I grew up in, man.
Oh shit.
That's a rough.
It's a pie roller or a dough roller or something. Joe's dueling. I see that to an extent, actually, because there's been so much building around it. But maybe it will end up being good. I don't know. We'll see. Let's keep going. All right, next up, Jen, go ahead.
Oh, real quick, Liger, if you go to Uncivilized Comics, they have their own website. I think they're already sold out of cover A. I think it's only B and C that are left.
B and C are left.
Don't tell him. Wait till we're done. It's like,
oh,
B
sorry.
is a crazy cover.
Are you guys all shopping right now? No shopping right now.
Yep.
So
no, I can't. Don't do it.
I'm telling you, go to an LCS. They had a couple on the shelf where I was in Boston. If any of you
you're
are
always calling me modelo. Look it's modelo, no estrella.
Modelo. All right, Jen, go ahead. What do we got on this one?
Okay, so these are Transformers Back to the Future number 1 from 2020, cover A on the left, cover B on the right, but it's cover A, cover B of a retailer incentive, like a retailer exclusive.
I didn't notice that the one on the left, it has the Doc and Marty, and then on the one on the right, and on the one on the left, it's not there. He's in the tower, right? Oh no, he's not.
Because you have on the left, it's Decepticon. On the right, it's
right.
Yeah.
It's a badass cover. I like that.
Cover, yeah.
Save the clock tower! Save the clock tower!
I like Joe's statement there. Who's more valuable, Doc Brown or Megatron? So let's go on the line.
121 gigawatts!
And Raising Hope, he comes out on Raising Hope in one of the episodes, and they show the card too. It's so funny. It's such a cool.
This is a tough one, though. Jonathan, what are you gonna go, left or right?
I like the left better, but I think I'm gonna go with right with Doc Brown and freaking Optimus.
Yeah.
All right, we got a right. Joe?
I go with the right also. You see Doc Brown and you see Marty McFly on there. So I'll go with the one with the extra character.
Sarah?
I'm going with the left because it's a Decepticon.
I like your thinking. Yee?
Could be.
I'm gonna go left because I'm gonna guess like with the darker colors, it's harder to get a higher grade.
That's clever. Lucy?
And you know what? I was gonna go with the left because I like the color suit, the lining, and everything. Like you can see, it's hitting the clock tower. But then, and I didn't notice that Doc was on the one on the right. So I am just because he's in the cover, I'm gonna go with the one on the right. If he was on the one on the left, I would have picked that one. But yeah, with the right.
All right, I'm going to go left. The chat is 55% left, 45% right. And the answer is left. Jonathan, what happened, Jonathan? Your streak is ended. You were doing so great. It's not that big of a difference though. 210 for a 9.8 and a 151 for a 9.8 of the one on the right. But probably because what you were saying, the darker cover is a biatch to get a 9.8 in.
Yeah.
I like the left better.
I
like the
actually do
blue.
too. I like the left better too, but I just
Me too, but it's just because of the character. I'm telling you, like, and on the poll, I did left, but it was too late to change it, so I couldn't.
is this a real cover? Yeah, it is. Jen, where do they get this? What store?
So it's a retailer exclusive Transformers Back to the Future. Livio Ramondelli, I think Scorpion or something. Scorpion.
Scorpion. They're not around anymore, right? Or are they?
I mean, this is from
Supposed to be.
2020.
They're carnivore comics now.
Oh, okay. No shade. No,
Wait,
that.
was it those people that would rip people off, Aaron? Is that what you told me?
I mean,
I don't know about that.
Oh,
I
okay.
do not recall.
That means forget it.
God. All right. How many more do we have, Jen?
There's 11 total slides.
All right. Let's keep going. Next up. Go ahead and I'll start the poll.
So on the left, it's the X-Files, TMNT, conspiracy. So X-Files had a whole bunch of these conspiracy. So that's the left and this is the one for 25. And then on the one on the right is the one with Ghostbusters. So it's X-Files, Ghostbusters, conspiracy. There are a lot of cool covers, but these are both retailer incentives.
Really quickly, before we continue, I want to point out that I'm the only one undefeated as of right now. Just saying.
I am too.
Oh
I'm not keeping scores, so I don't care. I'm not keeping scores.
Sarah and I are both undefeated.
Yep.
We can say.
So these are both from 2014 also.
I think I'm losing. Like I picked the cool ones, and you guys go with whatever against.
When did these come out?
2014.
Oh,
This is so cool. I want it.
All right, Jonathan, you're first.
You have to look for it in the X-Files section.
I'm gonna go with the right.
Thank you.
All right, Joe.
Yep.
I kind of the turtles. I kind of like the turtles one. You know.
So
I'll go with the one on the left.
Joe went left. All right, Sarah.
I'm going with the right because I love Ghostbusters.
Yay! Right, it's right.
Me.
Turtles.
Oh, Lucy.
Okay, obviously right, but I bet because it's turtles, and right now everybody's about turtles. Turtles gonna win, right? But I'm going with the right.
No, go against your inner good and pick the one that's gonna win, Lucy.
No, I'll go with what I like.
Wrong. You're playing this horribly wrong. You're not supposed to pick the one that makes you feel good. You pick the one that's gonna make you win. I'm going left. The chat is 53% left. And it is
Cheating. Just kidding. She's watching you. You have the answers.
Ouch.
I would never cheat.
Are we going through this again where Laura's cheating?
Yeah.
But she can't. Wait, she can't because Britt loaded these slides.
I mean, I don't care who loaded the slides. Laura's got the answers.
No,
Britt
you can
loaded
still
the
have
slides, like right before the show.
No, yeah, but you can have it. The on my computer, I can actually open the.
Are you serious? You think that I'm pulling up? You know what?
Let's take a poll. People in the chat, is Laura cheating? Yes or no?
I say.
You could put a Y or an N.
Thank you.
I'm not cheating. Like I'm running the poll. How am I supposed to run the poll and be cheating and be hosting? I'm not an octopus. I can't do all of it.
Yeah, but you're pretty
But
special.
how do you cheat at Uno?
Right?
Yep. See why? Thank you.
All right. Is Laura cheating? I will start a poll. And you guys, yes or no? Ask the community. You guys are all hater gators. It's not my fault that I am winning at this game.
Okay, fun fact.
Get out here. Jonathan's like, nope, not gonna help you. You're on
Okay,
your own.
Laura, read this one real quick.
Fun fact.
Man,
the
that's
XL
crazy, Kal-El.
TV show featured 3 guys called the Lone Gunmen. In their first TV show, they tried to stop a terrorist from flying a plane to the World Trade Center. Ooh. Show aired March 2001. Really?
Dang.
Oh, that's sinister.
That's dark.
Right?
All right. The chat said the poll result, 80% of them said no. No, actually, 100% of them said no. Moving on.
Wow.
There we go.
50%. Say yes.
In the chat said no. That's so weird. How does that? Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Jen?
Okay, so on the left is Bubble Gun #2 by Campbell from 2013, and on the right, Lucy,
Yeah.
it's your.
Oh yeah. So this one, I was confused. I was like, wait, is this the one that I put it to compete, or you were picking? Okay.
Yeah. So basically, when you guys picked, I just picked ones to go against it.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what happened to the other one? Like, oh, okay. So this one, they showed this one and Drunken Chat a few years ago, and I think it was Ultra who was talking about this one and his reports that he used to do in Drunken Chat, and everybody was talking about how naughty this cover is, and it's by what's her name?
Sama Takeda.
Yeah, and I love the art.
She did Monstrous,
and
right?
It's like the manga cover. So I just, it's such a cool cover. It's
All right, Lucy can't vote though since she picked this.
Yeah.
Technically, it's X-Men 92. It's from 2015. If you're trying to find it, right? And it's the manga variant, so it's not a ratio.
No.
I think it was a qualifier, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think so. I was trying to find it.
I don't think you're mistaken.
The Bubble Gun is a 1 for 30, if that helps.
I'm going with Bubble Gun.
All right, left for Jonathan. Joe.
Left Jake Scott Campbell.
Yep. Sarah.
I'm gonna go with the right.
E.
My gut says right because I don't think the one on the left shows up too much on the market.
Because it's a ghost. Because
yeah,
it's a
one of those
ghost.
ghost books. So I think it's only sold like a handful of times versus the one on the right.
So final answer.
Yeah, right.
All right, I'm going left. The chat is 54% left. Boom! Undefeated remains.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Not trying to.
Well,
Yeah.
even
No way.
Even with
that bubble gun sells for like almost $100 raw.
well, see, it's because the one on the right now, there's nothing like that. It's closer, like to like last sell. I mean, the last.
I'll go on eBay right now and prove that.
No,
book
like
is
it was
worth more.
raw. No. Raw. I did see like between 50 to $40, but it's between like March and now. This one is the one that is just sold on June. So it's something that it's closer to the date. This is the closest.
yeah. But
Joe's all no. I disagree.
So that bubble gun, like in a 9.8, sells for $179. It sells for $79
When
raw.
was the last time? When was the last time it sold though?
Okay, well,
Oh, we got a debate going. Let's do this.
When was the last time it sold?
Joe?
How much?
let's see. Bubblegum, last one sold for $64. No, $64.
When was that? What day? Today?
May 28th.
You see, and this is June 8th of this
Okay.
month.
I would still take
A
the
lot more
Bubble
than
Gun.
15.
So like the price, it kind of
J. Scott Campbell wins.
Yeah, that is the one that won, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I won. Yeah, I won. Whichever one I voted for won. So
like, no, I think it should be the one. I think it should be the one on the right because
that's
that one is
beautiful.
today, and the other one was 2018.
God. I don't know about this game, Vato.
a little crazy. I know. All right, we just lost Yi. Let's keep on moving. We're almost done with here. Let me see.
Right,
it.
he couldn't believe it. He's like, I'm out.
No, I think he had
I
to
can't
go.
check how many we have because I don't want you guys to accuse me of cheating. But I think we only have a couple more left.
I
Hopefully,
was
you guys
just
are enjoying
playing,
it.
Laura. God.
So
I'll let you know. I'll let
games.
you know when it's the last one.
Okay, I cheated board games, but that's about it.
Okay. Laura doesn't cheat. I'm sorry.
Well, or like drivers test things where they're like, nobody needs to know what way you turn your tires if your car's skidding. You just
Hey.
always towards the skid.
But off the record, if I had the answers, I would cheat.
Thank you, Joe. That makes me feel better. Next up, guys, there's 60 of you hanging out with us tonight. I will put a poll in the chat. We are playing The Price is Right or The Price is Wrong type deal. So you guys can guess in the chat. Let's keep going.
So,
Turtles.
these are.
Is that original art?
So this is TMNT 51 from 2015, the one for 10. So these
First
are actually
Jenica.
called artist editions, right? So for a while in 2015 era, you see the artist edition. So like if you had the Back to the Future up close, you can kind of like see it. I think it's a really cool idea. I want them to bring it back.
Isn't that the first like Jenica before she had like a headband around her eyes?
Yeah, that's the first Jenica. And then on the right, it's Back to the Future number 1 for 10, 2015. So
Wait, what did Jonathan said? He went left, right?
Yeah, he went left. He went Turtles. He went Jenica probably.
The chat's split down the middle. Joe?
I say turtles.
Sarah?
Oh yeah, Darth Vader
Turtles.
from the planet Vulcan.
Turtles all the way.
Last night, Darth Vader came down from planet Vulcan. Said if I didn't ask Lorraine out to the Enchantment Under the Sea dance, he'd melt my brain.
Yes, exactly like he says. Somebody must love.
I love that movie, man.
Yes, me too. I feel like left is gonna win, but I'm gonna go with Back to the Future.
Jen, can I ask a question?
Yeah,
What were the years again?
these are both from 2015 because they started doing these artist editions in that era. So they're both from IDW from that around the same time.
All right, I'm gonna go left.
Always left. See, he says.
Well,
always
right now the chat says right. We're 53% with the chat saying right. I'm gonna go left. Jonathan, you better be right.
Left.
Oh, yes. Okay, we're good.
Hey, I got one.
It's always left. That's
Nervous.
Don't you guys wish they would do more of these?
Yeah. That's a good book. That left book. It's good.
Yeah.
Even if it's a artist proof or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're both cool. I just feel like the one on the left is too, like for me, the cover be too busy. I don't know. You see better the one on the. for
That's
me.
that old school Turtles. Like
Yeah.
the
that's
artwork was so bad it was good. type thing.
Oh shit! I just saw this. Like there is 4 turtles. I was gonna say there's missing one, but no, I just saw the other one all the way in the left.
All right, next up.
Oh,
So
God.
who someone picked Jubilee. Was it okay? So
Because I
on
thought it
the,
was kind of like it's gonna go against each other. I thought that's what it was.
well, it's not really. It's So it's on the left. It's X-Men 160 from 1982, and then Lucy.
I picked X-Men 244 is the first appearance of Jubilee, and see, I collect these kind of covers, and I was asking, what do you guys call these covers when there's like all girls in the cover?
Near Nirvana.
Near Nirvana.
They're nearing Nirvana
Comic
cover.
book woman. Comic book
Yeah,
woman.
sorry, Joe. Well, I have that Jubilee, but mine's a 9.6 thanks to Joe.
I just got mine. Somebody, Chris sent me this one because I
What's
wanted
the-
that one.
What's
Mine's a
the
new-
significance of the cover on the left?
It's the first adult appearance of Ileana Rasputin. Comes magic.
Okay. I'm going right. I'm
All right,
going
Mark Slack, where are you at? Listen to this. We're going right. Mark.
Mhm.
Joe.
I'm going right.
Right. Yee.
Right.
That cover on the left's ugly as hell too.
Well, there's also so many first appearances of magic too.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Right.
All right. I'm going to go right as well. And yeah, let's see what we got here. Okay, there. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Right.
Yes. I'm not cheating. I'm always panicked when I read it.
Oh, that's not so far off from each other.
I mean, it's pretty close. It's closer than I thought it would be. But if you can find the newsstand of the Jubilee, then you're in better shape. But 94% of the chat went right. So I think it was kind of a consensus on this one. Hold on. Where's Mark's comment? I'm just going to. What was that, Slack? What was that?
You're wrong.
All right, next up.
So, Sarah.
So on the one on the left is Star Wars number 42. This has got a bazillion first appearances. Boba Fett, a cameo of Dangar, my favorite bounty hunter Bosk, an IG-88, and this also has the Emperor first appearance and also Slave One first appearance.
I'm going with that one.
On the right, it's Star Wars Kanan number 6 from 2015. It's the first full. I do this in quotation this because of all that stuff that happens with issue 1 and 4 and 5. But it's the Ghost Crew for Rebels.
Okay, we got a nice little Star Wars battle here. What do you think, Jonathan?
I'm going left. Canon, you know what? He kind of took off for a minute, but his stuff's flattened out. And
I love that character too. I'm a fan of him.
And Boba Fett is king, so.
All right, left, Joe.
Left.
Yee.
Left.
Sarah.
Left.
Lucy.
I think it's my first left.
All right. The chat's kind of split. It's 35-65 with 17 people voting. I'm going to go left as well. No, I win. Okay, you win.
Left. It's left.
I was like, shit. I'm too competitive. All right. A very fine $202 for the Star Wars, for Boba Fett, I should say, and $88. Jonathan, you're right. That is kind of on a downward trend.
Yeah.
Might be a good time to.
Star Wars 42 is pretty down too, isn't it?
Yeah. Everything's going down, isn't it?
Everything's down.
The most part.
All right. Next up. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Actually, no, I already know what I'm going to pick.
You have Star Wars Heir of the Empire, the newsstand from 1995. You know, Mara Jade, Tron. And then on the right, Sarah.
Clone Wars number 1 with the first appearance of Ahsoka.
And Commander Cody, right?
And Commander Rex, is it?
Oh,
Yeah,
Rex.
Rex.
Captain Rex.
Captain Rex.
Rex.
Yeah.
Captain Rex.
Going with Ahsoka.
All right, Ahsoka. Joe.
Ahsoka.
Yee.
Clone Wars.
Air is down lately.
Sarah.
Oh, Sarah gets to vote.
Well, she.
I
Oh,
don't.
wait, Lucy.
I do. Yeah, the one on the right.
All right, Doom Space Marine. I'm going right, so I really hope you're right. 93% of the chat agrees, and we are at. Oh, that's actually closer than I thought it was going to be. When it comes to the 9-8, that's
The 9-8, yeah.
Yeah, the 9-8s are really close.
Oh,
Oh, hey, just $74 difference.
we don't have any raw stats for the Ahsoka.
It 760
60
ballpark.
Oh,
for raw.
okay, 760, 200 for a very fine. So, okay, if a very fine selling for 200, what do you think a 9 to a 9.4 of air would go to?
Like around 5, maybe 6, 5, 6, maybe. You think? Am I too
Yeah.
old?
I think 4 to 5.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I do.
Damn, that was a close one. All right, thank you, promiscuous time traveler.
What?
Wasn't that the name, promiscuous time traveler, in the chat? Give them their name.
Negative variance.
Yeah, so this is
Oh,
actually good. So this is I remember these, right, from 2007, 2008. It's funny that there's negative variance and then negative space variance. So on your left, it's Savage Tales number 1, the from 2007, Arthur Sadum, the negative. And on the right hand side, it's oh gosh darn it,
Terminator Revolution number 1
from 2000 and 2008.
8.
Yeah.
I know which one I like better, but I don't know if that's going to equate. Jonathan?
You know what's funny is I was just looking up. There's a Vampirella Jenny Frizen negative. Have you seen that one?
No.
Yeah, I don't think
Yep.
I've seen it.
Sarah, have you?
No, I've never seen that one.
I
Now
think
I
it's.
want to see that
I'm
one.
pretty sure it's Prison. It might be Campbell, but I think it's Prison.
I didn't know Frozen never did a negative.
I'll have to look again, but I think it's Savage Tales. I'm going with Savage Tales. I like that cover better.
Mhm. Mhm.
Joe, if you can answer Mama if you want to.
Mama.
We're waiting for that.
All right, Yee.
I'm
You
gonna
frozen?
go.
I thought you were frozen.
No, I was thinking. I'll go right just to change it up.
Okay, Sarah.
I'm gonna go with Boobies McGee on the left.
Okay, Boobies McGee. Lucy.
Yeah, it's just so sexy. It's just I need to send you guys a picture. And
You
then
want to pick whichever one you think
Boomer
costs
views.
more.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry, you said it.
Whichever costs more. Just like the
Yes.
Price is Right when you have to like guess what a blender costs or something like that. I'm gonna go. You guys, wait, did everybody go left except for Yee went right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm going with Yee. Yee.
this is that you're gonna lose in this.
You're gonna
one.
copy my answer.
I am gonna copy your answer.
But you're gonna lose your
But
winning
if
streak.
you're wrong, our friendship is
Not
over.
always.
The chat went 84% to the left. Yee, it was good being friends with you, but I gotta go now. We gotta kick it out. He's a good guy.
I know you lost.
Awesome having him around. Yee. $2. Ugh. $30 for the one on the left. So
Wow.
boobs win. I should have known better. When it comes between boobs and guns, it's always boobs, right?
Right.
I mean, it's that author sedan thing. You know, did he really do this work, or did he Photoshop it?
True.
Oh.
Those are fighting words.
This is the last one. This is the last slide.
This is the last one. So guys, there's 55 of you hanging out with us here now. Yeah, this is the last slide. Then we're going to wrap it up with Ivana and a spotlight, and then we'll be done for the night. So go ahead.
So on the left, it's that Bofo Laughs #1 from 1986. It's the first comic to have a hologram on it. And then on your right, it's I can't pronounce it, but it's JIRNI, Journey, and it's issue 2. It's cover B from 2013. Yeah.
There's nothing else to that. That's it.
Just buns out.
Like a 25-cent
It's
book.
the Philip Tan is the artist on the right hand side.
Oh, okay. I'm going left.
I'm surprised by that.
I'm
Okay.
tough. That's tough though. Yeah.
Joe.
I'll go right. I like Philip Tan.
Yee. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it so meanly. Yee.
I'm gonna go left. It seems
Left.
scary enough.
All right, Sarah.
I'm gonna go left because it's the first hologram.
I'm
Lucy?
gonna go right, just because it's such a beautiful cover, and it has booty out. So,
Dude, I'm so torn here. I think I'm going to go right. Ugh. The chat, we are at 43 left, 57 right, and the winner is
Die!
Bull. Like, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Fine.
Hi! Woo!
No, it's fine, Jen. Now I'm not talking to you either. I need to take you out. Yeah. All right. Well, that was it for the show, guys, for that part of it anyway. So now we are going to move on to what we do.
It was
fun. Oh, wait. I think I still won.
Wait, what?
No,
I
Sarah,
think I lost 2.
I think I won. I only missed 2. How many did you miss?
2.
All right. So Jonathan and I won. Moving.
I just like your guys' faces when it was a die.
No.
Okay.
That would be a fun show too. Have everybody, but the problem is we gotta make sure people aren't cheating, but have like a dollar bin book versus like a super expensive one, but you wouldn't think the dollar bin one's the dollar bin one. We'd be like, look at that beautiful art, and then it's like nothing cover. What would we call that? Dollar or dump? No. That doesn't make
Dollar or
sense.
dud?
No, dollar would be the dud. So
Oh, yeah.
dollar. I don't know.
Deal or
No
Dollar.
deal.
Dollar. Okay. So Spotlight, guys, if you're new to the channel, every Friday on our Vana show or our Near Nirvana show, we like to spotlight a different member of the community, just in case you aren't following them, somebody that we think deserves a little shout out. This week, Sarah got to pick. Who do we have here?
This is a pocket full of stone _s. I know him as Kevin. When I first got onto Instagram, he was one of the first people to, kind of talk to me. And it's funny because for the past, I think, 2 years, we were supposed to meet up at C2E2. He always works C2E2 and always missed him. This year, I got to meet him. Jen and I got to take a picture. He is a super awesome guy, always positive. His daughter's into comics. He's just a wonderful person in this community. He is also a great collector, and he also works at Blurred's Underground Comics. He's the manager there, and that's in LaGrange, Illinois. So if you're in the Illinois area, go check out Blurred's Underground. But yeah, I thought I just want to spotlight somebody who is, just positive and, he's always been super nice to everyone and to myself too. So I wanted to give him a shout out.
I love that. I think it's really good to have people in the community that are always positive and, uplifting, because we have enough of the negativity. We don't need any more of that. We can just get some good people in here. Good choice.
Yeah, I follow him too. Yeah, he's been really, really sweet. And
Let's see if I follow him.
yeah.
Pocket full of stones. What is that?
What's that? Oh.
I follow him too.
I
follow
learned
him.
our new sounds.
I like the sounds. I think it's fun. Last but not least, we like to end the show. That's a good one too. We like to end the show on the Vana of a week if it's a different meme or a quote, just to kind of set your weekend off right. And again, this was Sarah's week. So Sarah.
Oh. So because it's Father's Day on Sunday, I thought it'd be perfect to give a shout out to all the dads, anyone who takes care of, a dad who takes care of any kid or stepdad, grandpa, whoever. So I found this really good quote. Dads are the most ordinary men turned by love into heroes, adventurers, storytellers, and singers of song. And my dad, if you see down in the right-hand corner, my dad introduced me to collecting. He is a card collector, football cards, like Beatles cards, and I think Mars Attacks cards. So he's been collecting since like the 60s. So he's introduced me into pop culture. So he is my guide. He's brought me into this world. So well, community and into the real world. So
Perfect. I think you just killed it on Vana. This is beautiful, Sarah.
Oh my God, Laura, you look exactly like your dad. Like your
dad, yeah. Except for like the bald head, right? My dad's he's fantastic. He's always the one that's telling me that you have to get your education, especially as a woman. He's like, always make sure that you have your college to back up yourself up. He's my biggest supporter. Yeah, that's my pops there up in the left-hand corner and my wicked tan line. I don't know what I was doing the day before.
Oh shoot, I didn't even notice that.
Was I wearing a cap sleeve apparently?
Farmer Sam.
Who's on the bottom left? Who's that handsome devil?
Oh, my husband. Like he is, oh my gosh, like he is the most wonderful dad any kid could ask for. He works really hard. He's always working. He works really, really long hours, but even though he works so much, he still comes home and plays with the kids and make sure that our schedule is, around the kids. Whatever we do, like the weekends, whatever, it's for the kids. Yeah, so and he helps me change diapers and he helps me I hate throw ups. He's the one who takes care of that. You would think, oh mom, I should be okay with that. No, I can't. I'll throw up on the kid. So he is a great partner, and he has shown me what a dad should be. So he's an amazing man.
I like that you included him. I think that that's great. Even if your own dad hasn't been what you wanted, at least you have a partner that's going to be that for your kids, and that's priceless. And who is that cute little furry head baby? Oh my gosh, a full head of hair, Jen.
Yeah, that's my grandpa. That's when I was a 10-pound full head of hair baby.
Holy crap! I'm sorry to your mom. Oh.
10 pounds, Jen.
Huh? Yeah,
that just,
and then apparently it was a full head of hair because that's what like everyone tells me that would like but my grandpa actually, so I kind of credit him with him just letting me like what I like. Like my grandma, it was more of like a traditional figure, and I like there's one Christmas all I wanted was a football. I didn't want anything else. I'm like, I only want one thing on a football. And then Christmas comes, there's all these gifts, and I'm like, what's all this stuff? Because I wanted one thing. Opened up all this stuff, and I was just like, oh. And then like, oh, like what happened? And I'm like, I just wanted a football. And my grandma was like, that's for boys. You can't have that. And I was like, and then he's like, wait, Santa has something like left something behind my chair for you. And he pulls it out, and I look at it, and I'm like. And then my grandma comes in and is like, wait, what is that? And he's like, look, hang on. So I open it up, and it was a pillow-shaped football. So he's like, it's a pillow. And I was like, I'm going to run outside and play with it.
He went around it. Love it.
I love that so much.
I got that story beat.
Well, go ahead. Let's hear it.
So I remember, and I'm pretty spiteful, right? So I remember, I think I told Brian this. I remember one Christmas, my grandmother had given me like $80, and like back in the early 80s, that was a lot of money. So I went and got the big fucking AT-AT and a fucking snow speeder. And then I guess my dad was pissed that I spent all that money. But hey, you only live once. And so I asked my dad, hey, you think I can get some batteries? And he goes, God damn it. And so I went, okay, don't ever buy me anything for Christmas again, bro.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to segue that story. Is there a segue for that, Brian? You want to help me out?
I love my dad. God rest his soul. But like, let me tell you, I always work Father's Day, right? I always work Father's Day, and I'll tell you why. Back in like when me and Larissa first got together, I think it was like 2004, 4-ish, 5. I said, you know what? I never take Father's Day off. I'm going to take Father's Day off, right? It must have been about like 2006. Mm-hmm. And so I'm laying on the couch, and she's doing the laundry, and then she starts doing the dishes, and I hear, now, motherfucker, I just paid for you to get your nails done for Mother's Day and your hair and a massage. And so when I have that one day where I said, you know what, I'm just gonna chill and I'm gonna relax, I get the guilt type of shit, the laundry being thrown in the washing machine and so I'm pretty spiteful. So like we're going on since 2006, working Father's Day.
Again, Joe, how do I segue out of that horrific story? Like you keep on giving me nothing.
Jonathan, you have a good story.
That's just the way I'm built. You know what I mean? Like, don't give me a reason to take on like revenge.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. I'm a sensitive. Like you're gonna ruin one little measly little day. Like you're gonna feel bad, and then I get all these phone calls. Happy Father's Day. Would you stay home?
Jonathan, what do you got? Anything happy?
Okay. Yeah, my dad. Like about my dad was like. So I grew up in like your classic 80s movie neighborhood where like all the kids, all the bike riding, all the staying out.
Things, sort of.
And my dad was the only parent in the neighborhood that was like, we would play street football. He was all-time quarterback. If we went and we played baseball together, he was the all-time pitcher. If like, and then then I got into my teens and I hated his guts, but like, whatever.
All teens do though, right?
But he was like that dad. Like, he was
There
awesome.
you go. I like that. That's perfect. Guys, really quickly, McClay joined the show very sneakily. Brian, what's up?
Hot 10 tonight. Very excellent Hot 10 tonight. One of the better Hot 10s tonight. We have an amazing Almost 10 list. We have an amazing Hot 10 list. And I suggest that all the Bird City Comics fans out there watch the Hot 10 tonight. That's all I'm going to say. So.
Oh, do I need to set up a redirect?
Yes, set up a redirect. So, yeah, Bird City Comics fans.
And then I was supposed to ask Laura, do you have a package to unwrap?
Hey, that's what she said.
Hey.
That's what Jonathan sent me as a message to ask.
Did you not get anything in the mail today?
Should I ask?
Yeah.
Go look. Well, what you were saying.
Yeah, I'm setting up the redirect.
Jonathan, when you were saying that, like, my husband, wherever he go, if there's kids, like the kids love him. Like they always like. He went with our son it was his first field trip going, with the kids that he was able to go, and his little group. The kids love him. That the next day, like they were still talking about him and saying, "Romy's dad is so cool," and that he makes them laugh. I don't know how he gets that. I don't know how he's so good with the kids. Like he's always making them laugh and joking with them and stuff like that. And like he has those dad jokes. Like he has good ones too. Like it's just he was made to be a dad. Like it's so funny. And then just like right now you were saying that he plays, the neighborhood and stuff like that. Just like remind me how like he is with the kids.
Make sure you let him relax on his day, Lucy. That's like leave him alone. Let him just lay on the couch and scratch. Live for me, bro. Because I can't do that shit.
So I got my dad a card, right? And it says, it's a sappy Father's Day card, right? And when you open it up, it starts playing a fart sound. And the fart sound does not stop for 6 hours. Even if you try to pull out the battery, throw it in the trash.
I got one of those.
It will not stop for 6 hours playing a fart noise.
They're insane.
My wife, she just said, "I don't say shit when you're on your podcast."
Hey, where is she? Tell her. You see, was she there the whole time?
She was watching it in the other.
Yeah, tell her.
She was fun when what was that couple?
We need to have her. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the couples game night.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's.
I'm gonna so get it.
So if you don't see Joe next week, you know why.
Clear stuff. You see, come over. You see what you say, Joe. Look at Joe like You see, that's why I say wonderful things.
That's why I always turn off the TV in the other room, and then I come over here because I just want to be myself and talk shit. And
this is too good. She said, "Come on, yeah." Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
She'll tell you all the cheese man, dude. Like
that's what you get.
I think like
I should just stick to talking shit about my neighbors.
Let me see. I want to know that her
love
reason.
is a battlefield.
No. Now I want to know what was her reason for being like that. What did she do for her to act like that?
Typical girl question right there.
No,
just keep on digging, dude. Just keep on digging.
I'm a pretty simple guy. Like I'm not gonna be out in the streets and all that. Like I come to my little man cave, my meditation chamber here, and I chit chat with my friends. I don't like get on and text
Oh, dude.
about other people and talk shit and like we talk shit about like comic books, you know? That's our shit talking. I can't dig my way out of this
No,
shit.
you can't. Will. You can't. You tried, but you can't.
Thank you, Lucy. Mm. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? No pegó. No pegó.
So if we don't have a show next week,
I think I'm gonna need a couple of shows breaks. You know, a couple of breaks.
Oh yeah, we don't have a show. We don't.
oh yes,
Next
that's
Friday.
right. Friday.
Well, we're gonna have a rerun.
Yes.
Oh yeah, don't play this one again.
We're gonna have just you talking, playing over.
Dude, she's so
Oh
gonna
my
get,
God.
she's gonna get the dog food and microwave it and go, look, I made your favorite.
I ran my ass a half a mile round trip.
Oh, you look.
I have mile. What?
Yeah.
My mailbox is not like outside my house. It's way at the end of our block. I have a feeling it'll be worth it though.
Yeah, it'll be worth it.
Worst case, I die live on the show, right? So
Yeah, well, Joe is already gonna die.
why is Joe dying? What did I miss? Pull the razor towards yourself, right?
My wife was in the other room when I was talking shit, and she heard everything.
I had a feeling that was going to happen. Internet's forever, Joe.
Mhm.
Hey, wait. I like your shirt, Laura.
Oh, somebody mentioned
I
that.
think
Oh,
Yeah, nice shirt. That's a great shirt.
And
My
I forgot.
sweaty ass shirt. Prison, Turner, Middleton, Archer, and DeKalb.
Where'd you
nice.
get
Nice.
that? At one of the cons? I'm gonna make that now. Send me a picture of that so I can make it.
All right, Jonathan. It's called Made or Your Top Five, something like that. Your top five.
Okay.
We need to get Laura a Red Hood shirt.
Yeah. Oh my god, Red Hood, I need to send you
Nice.
before you die. I need to
Oh
send
yeah.
you.
Mm.
Wait, Jonathan, do you want to?
Since Christmas?
Yes.
Jonathan, do you want to prep me? What is this about? Is this just because you love me?
It's because we share a common love with Jenny Frizen, and it's always hard to find those really good Frizen books.
Oh no.
You know, I
Okay.
got lucky. I found this one on eBay for $10 shipped.
Yep.
Nice.
And I found a bunch of cool ones the other day, and I thought I could share maybe. So
Watch out, it's in
So
a
excited,
Gemini.
finally.
It
Okay,
must
so
be
let me
good.
find. I'm working on it. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
I made sure it got there really nice. Right?
Yeah, it is like secure. You are like Yee level packaging.
I learned from the best.
All right, hold on. Oh my gosh, there's more. So now inside of this is polybag. So give me a sec.
Nice.
You guys, I'm gonna go get ready for the show. Much love, everybody on
All right,
here.
Brian. Love you.
Redirect
All right,
is
we'll
set
talk
up,
to you
so
soon.
everyone watching will be redirected to the hot 10.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys. Much love. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Love you,
Bye,
Brian.
Brian.
All right, here we go, Jonathan.
All right.
It's in a top loader too. Holy crap.
Yeah.
You bubble wrapped it, put it in a Gemini. It's in a polybag.
Did you get a Voltron?
Well, what is it?
No,
Oh, it's
not a
something that she
Voltron. It's just
Oh,
as good
it's
as a
like-
Voltron, if not better.
Ooh, what is it? Come on,
What is it,
Laura.
Laura.
Hi.
What is it? Let me see.
Laura.
Come on, Fiona.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Do you know how hard these are to find?
Mm-hmm.
It's because Jonathan bought them all.
I did.
Oh my gosh, they're like impossible. Sarah, do you know the series?
Is it the Woods?
It is.
Wow.
Oh my god, I have been wanting this cover for so long.
Wow.
You're welcome. Because they're impossible to find them. When I find them, I buy them all. So
That's
I
awesome.
might as
Dude,
well-
that is so cool, man. That is awesome.
Yes.
Cover. That would have been hilarious if it was a blank cover.
I don't even want to take it out of this. I'm just gonna leave it in there and send it. Look at that.
Oh
How
my
beautiful.
god, that's
Cool.
nice.
That is awesome, man. You need to get that autograph, Laura.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's only one autographed by Frizen on the census. I
Oh,
own
wow.
Wait, I was going to ask, do you own that one?
I own that.
Wearing the shirt too, right? Like it goes together. This is perfect. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
You're welcome.
Oh,
That
John,
is super
that's
cool.
so nice.
That makes me very, very happy. I will treasure this always. I appreciate that so much.
You're
So you guys,
welcome.
that's what Nearing Nirvana is about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good
We're going
community.
to start it off at 1 minute, $1 1 minute.
Never. This is mine forever. Thank you, sincerely.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, that was it for us tonight. Make sure you tune in throughout the week for all of our amazing shows that we have going, including Long Story Short with both Joe and Yi on that one. And yeah, we will be back tomorrow morning for Saturday Morning Toy Box. Until then, to all the dads out there, have a very relaxing, guilt-free Father's Day. Take the day off, put your feet up, because you deserve it. Anything else, guys?
Yeah.
Except Joe.
Take the day off.
Except for Joe. Joe, get to
Go
work.
by World Tree 4.
Oh, yeah. Jonathan, what do you want to add before we call it? What do you have
Look at
coming
that.
up this week? Oh, hold on.
Take that.
He has the OA.
Crazy.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's
Beautiful.
the OA. It's all colored pencil, right, Jonathan?
Yeah, he's crazy. He's so good. He's
That's
so good. But oh yeah, there was other news, but I'll have to tell you in private. I can't tell you.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
Ooh, I'm excited. Yeah, so guys, World Tree number 4, that was a Bird City Comics Hive collab exclusive, and it launched a few hours ago.
Yeah.
His first published cover, which is pretty important. I wish I would have collected first.
His
earlier.
next one, I think his next one's gonna be even better.
Jonathan, why don't you tell Sarah what 9.8 you got of Frizzens recently?
Oh no.
Voltron.
Voltron 9.8.
Oh my.
You know what? There hadn't been a sale, so I saw 9.6s were listed at like $600-700, and there was 198 blue label listed at like $1,100. So I just lowballed him.
Nice.
But I mean, I still paid a lot for it, but
Mhm.
it was worth it, I think.
Oh, so jealous.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's the ultimate grail for me.
It's a good
Yes.
one. I'm more of a fan of the Woods cover because I was a huge Woods fan, and I
Yeah.
chased
It's a good story.
that Frizen cover for years before I got a copy of it.
Dang.
And then recently, within this last like 6 months, I bought a blue label 9.8. I got one graded. I got a signature series, and then I bought like 8 or 9 raw copies. As soon
Oh
as
my
Nice.
god, no way. Oh, such a
I
beautiful.
told Aunt I wanted to buy this, and he's like, "No, you just bought," because I had bought some other stuff that week, and I was like, "Fine."
That's wow.
Right? Show him in your face, bro.
Now what?
Wow,
All right,
that was very nice.
Yeah, so I think that's it for us, guys. Make sure you are following Hive Comics on Instagram, and I think we have another collab with you guys coming up week, maybe.
Is it this week?
I don't know.
We'll see. Soon. We got a few lined up.
Eventually.
You ought to like combine forces and call it the Bird Hive.
It's the
No,
birds
no, no.
and the bees. The birds and the
Peter
bees.
Oh my
Oh, the birds and the
god.
bee. Oh, okay.
Yes. I need
Yeah.
a cover of that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
like my name better.
Wait, what was your name again, Joe? Say it again. What did you have?
The Bird Hive.
The Bird Hive. But birds don't live in a hive, Joe.
That
doesn't
sounds
make any
awful.
sense.
Why
That's
not?
Horrible, horrible idea.
They could.
Big B sounds
Bird.
better.
Use
It's
your
because sex sells,
imagination.
man. Sex sells. We already know that.
The
Yeah,
pink
birds.
hood. Go with the pink hood.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Wait, is that bad?
I see what you.
See what I did there?
Yeah, the light bulb went off.
All right, guys. Have a great night.
Be
We are all
good.
out. See you guys later.